Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and I am just an ordinary plant girl. I wanted to kind of do almost like a little update, but more of a what should I do now, and see if you guys can help me out with something. Does that make sense? Okay, so a while back when I did my, my Hoya tour, in the video I showed a Hoya that I was having some issues with. And that was my Hoya Vittelina. So this is her right here. I've got leaves yellowing, kind of looking a little flat and stuff. And also in that video, I had showed that I had taken a propagation off of it, and the leaf itself from the propagation looks like this. So if you can see what I'm saying here, like it's just not a single leaf on the plant itself looks like this. And honestly, when I took this one off, it didn't look like this. Kind of got better along the way. So this might actually give you an idea of how big it was when I got it as well, because at the same time, not even at the same time, I'm completely wrong there, but okay, so I had propagated this was in water, and when I put this one, when it was ready to be potted up, I took another clipping from this plant, I think it was from the top. I don't even remember now. I'm pretty sure it was from the top, and that one leaf was a bit lower down, but anyway, so I took another cutting off of it and put that in moss. And I just recently watched a video about propagating Hoyas and how you should take 2 nodes. Well, this one was 1 leaf, 1 node that I took. And so far so good, it's doing great. The other piece I took off was this one. Now this as well, these leaves looked kind of deflated and disheveled like this and curled and stuff. So my question is, why? I water this the same amount I water my other Hoyas, and I don't have a problem. It's like, it looks exactly the same as when I got it, but even these lower leaves, they're firm, but they don't seem to look like full, like these leaves. So I took, go to bed. No, you're talking back now, go to bed. Okay. Goes the other one. So, where was I? Yeah, so these leaves looked kind of shriveled up and stuff like that. I don't even know when they plumped out like this. I don't even recall this leaf being this large, really. I looked at it yesterday sitting in my window and I was like, really? Is that really that big? But it is. It really is. So what I want to do, I'm going to be potting this one up at some point, because I know I saw somewhere here the roots. Oh, there we go. The roots are like traveling down here. Anyway, so I've got 1 Hoya in plastic. And that is my, 2 Hoyas in plastic. My Hoya Carnosa and my Black Dragon. And they seem to love it in there. So I'm actually wondering if I should take this out of the terracotta pot and put it in a plastic pot maybe. I also think though that I'm gonna hack it. I'm just gonna hack it right down. Take off these leaves that aren't doing any, that are yellowing and stuff, and maybe just kind of cut it down to its bare bones. So I would actually be cutting like this much. Like I would be cutting this completely off the plant. I'm taking off these shriveled leaves, pretty much only leaving these 3 leaves at the bottom that look the best. So I think I've kind of made my mind up now to do that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it right now, right? Like, there's no point in waiting, really. Okay, let's do it. Okay, guys, so I now have my scissors. I'm just gonna go for it and do it. At this point, I have 2 others that are in really good condition. I don't know if I'm gonna pot them up together, just in case. Maybe I will leave those 2 separate. But yeah, I guess I'll be able to take this trellis out too and use it somewhere else, possibly. Okay, so when I cut this leaf, ouch, of course. This leaf looks like it could come back if I propagate it. I will probably take off the crappy leaves. And I'll just propagate this one piece together. Because I mean, look at the difference. Like, look at that. And it's off the same plant. And this was all shriveled up and like nothing too. I'm actually surprised that worked really. But okay, see if I can move you back a little bit. See if we can get you a better view. Is that better? It's a little bit better? This is what we're gonna go with. As long as no animals or myself bump the table, we'll be fine. Okay, so moment of truth, people. We're just gonna, uh-oh, there we go. All right, there it is. I'm going to put this in, I'm gonna put this in Spagnum Moss and see if I can plump it up, save it, because that would be awesome. Now I don't even need this trellis in here, because we have gone back, just gone right back to there. But these 2 leaves are yellowing, so you know what? I'm just gonna take them off. And it looks like the plant doesn't even want them there. All right, so this is what there is of her. I mean, it would be cool if I could put like all of these together, but I just, at this point, I don't want to. I would really like to keep them separate and see if, I mean, new growth, I should get new growth now from the base too. So, and I mean, I have only had this since April. It's only been a couple of months, but the fact that the propagations look so much healthier than the plant itself, I had to do it. I took this one out of the moss, and the only drawback that I find with Spagnum Moss is that if the propagation is in there, at least for me, if the propagation is in there for too long, like if you see these roots here, if you can actually tell, but if it's in there too long, sometimes you run the risk of, when you're pulling off, bubbles. If you're pulling off the moss, sometimes you can actually pull off a root. So, I mean, it's all a part of being like super gentle. But even with that, I can see where the roots are with this, and it's actually like, that's really good. I did not expect that at all. Which is probably why they're all like plump and fluffy now. Fluffy. Okay, so I'm gonna pot this up and hopefully she makes it. Hi there, because I'm ridiculous. Those were not the only propagations of that plant that I had, apparently. So what I did was I put the propagation that I cut off in moss, take one out of moss, put it in soil. And then when I was checking my other propagations in my prop box that I have right here, well, lo and behold, I've got yet another piece. And that as well is, it just looks completely different. It's all plump and stuff. Oh yeah. So, this one as well, at some point, because it's just dragging up all the other moss with it, it's gonna have to go in soil too, which is fine, which now means that I have 4 of these. If I don't pot them all up together, which is not what I want to do. Looks like I have gifts for people. And then what else do I have in here? Really quick, I do have a piece of my Bangpla 3-spotted leaves, which is my absolute favorite Hoya, and it is just going absolutely nuts over there. I'll have to show you at another time. I'll probably leave this one in there a little while longer. It's got like roots and stuff, but since I was in here and we're talking about Hoyas, the piece of my 3-spotted leaves that snapped off, that had no leaves whatsoever, is just a tendril, just a long tendril that was growing, and I decided I would put it in here too. So, okay, when you look at it, you're gonna see that those roots have pretty much been the same size for a long time now. But the thing that's different is that if you can see, really, probably not because my eyes are in the way. Shit. Okay. So if you can see right here, that's gonna be a leaf. That is gonna be a leaf. Now, how the hell am I gonna plant this? I mean, I'm gonna have to plant it like lengthwise, pretty much. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that in here for a little while longer, see if that leaf breaks through. When it comes to propagating Hoyas, the only one that I did not have any real luck with was my Hoya Sweet Scent. Both of those just kind of rotted away and did nothing for... Now I've disrupted everything. I haven't been in here for a while, so anyway, just wanted to throw that in there, and there we go. Now I don't remember what I was doing before I started doing this. Perfect. Okay, all right, guys. There will be an update later on with how this goes, if it works, if it doesn't work. But yeah, again, thanks for being here. I hope you're safe and well. Like and possibly subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.